Here's part 2 of our video. I was just talking about Dread Shadow, how it's just a funny card. 1 mana for 13/13 creature that basically dies instantly if you have over 13 life. I just wanted to share that one because I just really like it. Cause
it's funny.
If you use it with that one card that makes you take life away to give it power, our friend uses that card a lot. Mixed with that one, that's a pretty dangerous combo there.
Yeah. Selective Memory. Basically, it's a blue card that lets you search your library and exile cards. And that's it. That's all it does. Why would you do this to yourself?
It's like you put that card in because you forgot to take cards out.
Now, if there was a card that, like, did damage to an opponent or did something negative to opponents for exiling cards in your deck, but why would you do this to yourself? Why would you hurt yourself in a game of Magic?
Probably the same people who would play with a Noggle deck.
No, this is true.
The next thing I want to talk about is Mordant Dragon. Dragons aren't generally good. This one, it's a dragon, so you would think it's good. The thing I hate about it is its fire-breathing ability. It doesn't cost 1 mana, it costs 2.
Kind of like Two-Headed Dragon, but not as good.
Two-Headed Dragon got +2/+0, because you pay 2 mana. This one you pay 2 mana and still only get half the effect. You still only get +1/+0. You could just put Gitu Fire Breathing on it and give it the real ability Fire Breathing, but much better, because it only costs 1. You know, a dragon is supposed to have Fire Breathing. That's pretty much a given.
Yeah.
Two-Headed Dragon, double Fire Breathing makes sense. This one, not so much, and it's still only half the effect. Just put in Two-Headed Dragon, much better, and just better, much more useful. You know, just use Two-Headed Dragon.
Well, so far you think a lot of these cards, like, really suck, but this next one takes the Ship Biscuit award. It really does. Abyssal Prosecutor. It's a black demon. That's a 6/6 flying trample.
For 4, so it sounds good.
You know, it sounds excellent, but you can't win the game, and your opponents can't lose the game while it's out in play.
Platinum Angel in reverse.
This would have been something that would have been acceptable in Unglued or Unhinged. Why this? I don't get it. Why would anyone in their right mind play this card? I'm sure there's like some Magic people who are going to be like watching this and being like, dude, you guys are fucking retarded. You play that son of a bitch, get him down, and then sacrifice it. No! I'm not going to do that!
Again, I think it's someone who's playing with a Noggle deck because they know that they don't deserve to win.
It just boggles my mind that somebody thought of this card and somebody had to approve it to be made into this set. It just gets me. I don't know.
My next creature I want to talk about is one of our favorites from this set, Nova Blast Worm. It's a green-white card for 7. I think it's a 7/7.
It's a 4/5.
It's a 4/5, so pretty decent power and toughness. Its ability, though, is awesome. Whenever it attacks, every other creature is automatically destroyed.
Yeah, that's all it does. It's just like, I attack, clear the board.
If you can have that Cyclops card from Alara that gives everything haste, it's basically like playing a Wrath of God. You just play it, attack, and everything is gone.
Except you still have a creature out in play.
Yeah, you're the only one with a creature out.
My next one, this one isn't bad, it's just funny, is Avenger of Zundakar. It's basically, it just brings into play 0/1 plant tokens. Yeah, plant tokens.
Oh.
We went from, like, saprolings to sporelings to, like...
Sheep
to now, like, plants. Now we're fighting plants. They're really running out of ideas here.
It's happening.
But yeah, this is like, you know, they should have had a quote on there from The Happening from, like, M. Night Shyamalan. It's a good card, don't get me wrong, but plants, really?
We need to find better tokens.
We need to get better tokens here. We need to start getting the creative juices rolling here in Wizards of the Coast.
Okay. Next thing I'm going to talk about is not really a specific card, but a concept. Trap cards. This isn't fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! We're better than that. We're more mature. I don't know why they're coming up with these trap cards, because most of them... I don't want to wait for a certain condition to happen for me to play a card. And even then, when the condition is not fulfilled, it costs so much more than it needs to be for that one card. And the abilities aren't all that great to me. I tried making a trap deck, and it did not work. Did not work in the least.
Yeah, believe me, it didn't. I butchered that deck like nothing else.
It's just not a good concept. To me, it's just not a good strategy. Maybe one or two trap cards in a deck, if you know what you're playing against, is good. But otherwise, it's just all a matter of luck, and I don't want to be playing fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, seriously. You know, the last thing I want to be compared to are Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. You know who you are. That game sucks. Play Magic. Play a real man's game. Grow up.
Okay.
Kind of just like an ending point is...
It makes my cancer hurt.
Makes me want to have cancer. This set, when it started out really good. We got vampires, finally. Finally, a really great race for black vampires, and they're doing them really well. Allies are pretty decent.
They just need to improve upon them a little bit, which they are doing in this set. I do admit that.
The only thing that the set really serves to do is really make vampire decks better and ally decks better. Everything else can just go fuck itself. Like, literally. And like with you, fuck multi-kicker.
Oh yeah, multi-kicker. The new ability introduced in this set. I hate it. There's maybe 3 cards that use it well. And for each one of those that uses it well, there's about 10 that don't. There's creatures that cost what they should. 2/2 flying for 3, which is good. 2 mana for the 2 power and toughness, and then 1 ability for the flying. With a multi-kicker that costs 2 to give it a +1/+1 counter.
So basically you're spending 5 for, what, a 3/3 flying?
And then you're spending 7 for a 4/4 flying.
You know, put this in perspective. You spend 5 for a Sayer Angel. That's a 4/4 flying vigilance.
That's much more. Basically,
you can use your mana in better ways. There's better creatures than these multi-kicker cards.
If you want creatures to come into play with a +1/+1 counter, just play allies. They do the same thing, but much better. And they cost a lot less in the long run.
And this whole multi-kicker thing just, again, emphasizes the fact that they're just running out of ideas for abilities, for creatures.
It's unoriginal. They don't know what they're doing. They're really scraping the bottom of the bucket right now.
Yeah, I gotta say, I was really excited for this one, and it's a disappointment.
It's very sad.
Well,
we've eaten our words before with previous sets when they actually came out.
Yeah, Alara.
Alara was really good. And then the blue-red deck of Shadowmoor
sucked. We thought that
we thought it was going to be that one.
We thought that was going to be the best. Well, I think that's all we have time for. So thanks for listening to our bullshit about nothing.
We'll be coming back with more, probably with more Magic stuff. Just sit on your ass, wait, practice your game, and we'll be back again.
So again, Kingpin of Cinema and QB999, thank you for watching our video, and
thank you.
Have a good night.